10 days later, they assembled and discussed the point. They've been discussing this point from March until May. The entire government business of the United States is at a standstill, trying to try the chief executive officer of the United States. The final vote, again, like what we previously said, had to be 2/3 majority of the Senate. The Senate acting as the jury and the representatives of the House operating as the prosecutors. And so what was the final vote? Did not reach the majority of 2/3. The Democrats asked for a stay of 10 days, and they were debated among themselves, and maybe some of the Republicans would come over on their side. The vote was taken. It was one man short of a 2/3 majority. So one man prevented the impeachment of the President of the United States. The power of one. Going to go up to the simple age of Representative, many of you, was the presidential election of 1960 against two members of the United States Senate, Richard Nixon from California, John F. Kennedy from Massachusetts. They debated and debated through a hot debate, as many of us will remember. The vote came in November, and it took 2 or 3 days to tabulate that vote. And no one was really sure who was the President of the United States. The vote was so close, so very close, that if one person in each one of the precincts in the United States had changed his vote, Richard Nixon would have been the President of the United States, and JFK would have remained a Democratic senator. One man in each precinct changed that election so that JFK become your president. During this week, you're going to hear a lot about the power of one. Listen carefully. Listen carefully to all what is said to you, because this theme is one of the greatest themes we've ever had at a NOAC. In order to achieve the power of one, you must first know, understand, and practice the 10th point of the Scout Law. A scout is brave. I took the Scout oath. I took the Scout Law from my Scoutmaster, and every boy who was 12 years old, my time of scouting, had to know the Scout Law by memory. Not only the order of the law, the title of the law, the title of the 12 points, of all of the words below that. That was something Baden Powell asked for. So every scout, being a tenderfoot scout, had to know the Scout Law completely. We all memorized that. Baden Powell said, don't just memorize it. Know what it means. Know what it means. But memorize it so you know what the word is. And to this very day, I remember those words as I gave them to my Scoutmaster. A scout is brave. He has the courage to face danger in spite of fear, to stand up for the right against the coaxings of friends or the jeers and threats of enemies. Defeat does not down him. You need to actively follow this absolute value. Once this is learned, you begin to develop the power of one. In each one of us, there burns a flame of integrity and independence that must never be allowed to burn out. As long as it exists within us, we cannot be destroyed. We can be the power of one. You are the power of one. Start small. Dan Beard, one of the founders of the Boy Scouts of America, say, take care of all of the small things first, and the big things will take care of themselves. Start small. I don't expect you the next week to discover the cure for cancer. I don't expect for you the next year to want to stand on the face of Mars. But start small. Start small in your own truth. Start small in your own lodge. Help make your lodge a quality lodge. There are not too many quality lodges in this country. And even if you become one, it's only a D grade if you were going to school. So make your lodge a quality lodge of A class. A class, not B class. Develop, of course, a better ceremonial team, which is the heart of the